Hello, my name's James. I am creating a new business. I've been working on it for the last 3 years. And to be honest, if it wasn't for the business, I wouldn't be here. It's actually given me a new lease of life. Because for years, for over the last 10 years, I was street homeless. I've been off the street for nearly a year now. But I'm not going to give up. I've created this business to create jobs for people who have a, a lot of different problems like mental health, people that have made mistakes in their life, done petty crime, and now they've got a criminal record, and now they're judged as unemployable, which is completely wrong. It's the situations we're in that make us do the things we do, and sometimes we just can't help it. People with addiction problems, people with alcoholism and drug addiction, class A, weed, anything, people that need help, people that need rehab, or people that need an employer that understands. I've been there. I've done this. I am the person that has gone through all these things. I fell off a building due to being basically drunk, pissed, and yeah, I broke my three vertebrae, my cox bone. Now I'm disabled and I find it very hard to walk. But I ain't gonna let this deter me. The business is going to be started in London. It's going to be I'm going to do a GoFundMe campaign, which please donate, but read and understand what we're doing first. I was in a BBC One documentary in 2016 called "Famous, Rich and Homeless." It was done by it was filmed by the BBC, or it was aired by the BBC on over 2 Saturdays, prime time. It was watched by millions of people. We helped earn a lot of money for the charity Sports Relief. Also, it was filmed by a company called Love Productions. There was four celebrities in it: Nick Hancock, Julie Bradbury, Willie Thorne, and Kim Hepburn. And it was presented by a man called Sir John Bird, the founder of The Big Issue. He's been knighted due to his work for homelessness. Yeah, he's Oh, I'm just saying that this business will grow exponentially. But because I've done that documentary, I'm going to ask all of the people that I mentioned, all of the companies I mentioned, to share my video that I'm going to create, which I need help from you people to create on their social media platforms. Now, I've gone out my way to help them. I wasn't paid for the documentary, so I'm hoping that they will help me, because if they don't, the business won't work. But just BBC One alone has got about 49 million social media followers on Instagram and Facebook. So, do the math. If they help me and we put that GoFundMe page out, if you've got mums, dads, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, nans, granddads, sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, who have gone through the things, or have suffer with the things that I've just mentioned, and they need an employer, that understands. This is going to be a support network. We're going to have locations all throughout London. I plan to get outside as many tube stations as I can. We're selling coffee, we're selling tea, we're selling hot beverages, just like Costa and Starbucks. But we're putting every penny back into the business. We're going to design the model that I've designed in London, and then when we've got it perfect, then we're going to hopefully go to every city, because the more people that give us a chance, the more authorities and councils that help us, the more businesses that help us, the more enterprises, we will create hundreds, if not thousands, of jobs, and these people will be treated like really good. They'll be looked after. There'll be people on hand to go and support them if they're having a hard day. We'll start people from the bottom, that are not in sobriety, or are still taking drink or drugs, or people that just come out of prison. We're going to get them right there, and we're going to rebuild them. That saying, if I had a big house, if I had £1 million, I'd buy a big house and I'd put all the homeless in it. Yeah. Well, let's put our money where our mouth is, because we're going to need that big house as well. This isn't just a simple coffee business. This is a new life for many people. Okay. And I'm not going to become a statistic, and nor should they. And how dare them people at the top, class us or deem us as unemployable or useless, look down at us, class us as lower class or second class. This needs to change. There's so many of us that, are just like me, I'm not, I've made mistakes. I've really fucked up, but I'm not going to let it dictate what I do in my future. So please support me. This is my first video. Please help me. You know, I don't know. I'll make more and more videos just to let you know all how it goes. Please, if you want to comment, you know, if you want to insult me, if you want to call me whatever you want, I don't care. But if you want to help me, then please, just you know, I need people. I'm at the start of this. I need people to help me get it to where I need to go. You know, this could be a massive. Not it could be. It will be. It'll be massive. I've spoke to some people that are in business. I can't mention who they are. They're very, very highly, you know, they're celebrities on telly, on BBC One. I've spoke to them and they said that this business is absolutely unbelievable. And when it goes, it's going to go boom. So the more support we get to just, you know, all I need is to get this going and created in London. It's created round an app. The app joins all of the stalls together. It's called Qless. Basically, when you're on your way to work or if you're local, you put your app on, it gives you a notification that you're near one of our stalls. If you want your coffee made and ready, when you get there, then you press the button, paid for, made the way you want it because you've entered the details or you've been to us before, you're our customer, and it's just ready to collect, you know. In other shops in a top chains, you line for 5, 10, 15 minutes, okay? You then have to pay, you then have to collect it, and you get hot water and a tea bag. It's not even made for you. So you know, please help me. It's just going to be different, you know. Thank you very much. And I'm going to put this video on. I've made about 20, but this is going to go out there. Thank you very much for your support, and do this for your mums and your dads and the people I've mentioned. Thank you.